A live look tonight at the streets in Elizabeth City. Several arrests tonight after a curfew went into effect at 8 p.m.
This is WITN News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Sharon Johnson. Currently following a protest there. But first, Nikki Hauser explains the findings from that independent autopsy. And in another case in the state, a woman is accusing 4 North Carolina officers of excessive force in a federal lawsuit. And we have to warn you, the video may be disturbing to some viewers. A librarian who was 66 years old at the time says that 4 officers pulled her over for speeding. The officers include a Salisbury police officer and a Rowan County Sheriff's deputy. All right, Derek, thank you. Looking forward to more steps there. In North Carolina, health leaders gave out more than 6 million doses so far. And Governor Roy Cooper signed an executive order today to help North Carolina businesses recover from the economic impact of the pandemic. Cooper is extending authorization of the North Carolina Alcoholic Beverage Control Commission to permit the delivery or carry out of mixed drinks as an alternative to on-site consumption. The extension goes through June 1st. Cooper says that many restaurants and bars are still struggling financially, and this will help boost revenue. Places like restaurants and private clubs and bars, hotels, and some distilleries will still continue to be allowed to sell mixed drinks to go or for delivery through that date. But first, let's take a look now at the Grifton Tower Cam. Such a beautiful day out there. Hope you're enjoying it. Well, still ahead tonight in sports, get ready. Tyler Feldman shines the WITN Pepsi Sports Spotlight. In today's health alert, the federal government is making moves to ban menthol cigarettes. And as the month winds down, so does a month of awareness activities for one organization. But the push grows to end sexual violence. All right, those breezes help keep things nice and cool.
Absolutely, feel good.
All right, thank you. Well, the State Highway Patrol is investigating a fatal crash that involved a Kinston police car. 53-year-old Lyndon F. Williams was hit while crossing NC-11 near Caswell Street. Well, hundreds of thousands of federal workers are about to get a substantial pay raise. Today, President Biden signed an executive order raising a minimum wage to $15 an hour for federal contractors. The increase could be dramatic for workers who earn the current minimum of just under $11 an hour. The White House says the higher wages will lead to greater work productivity, offsetting any additional costs to taxpayers. All right, that's what we want. Heat and humidity early before summertime comes.
Yeah.
Nearly 40 years after running a 12K in Spokane, Washington, a 97-year-old veteran is training to run it again. Is that right?
It's pretty amazing. Frank Fogarty is lacing up his shoes.
And by tomorrow night, we could be back in the 40s, believe that or not. Meteorologist Phil Williams here now with what we can expect for the rest of the week. You can also learn new developments when we are not on air. All you have to do is download our free WITN app. We found one of the last of its kind in Farmville and talk with people who can't imagine filling up without it. Pulling into this gas station in Farmville.
It's going to be a thing of the past. It's sad. I remember as a little girl, full service. And that's how we got to know people.
People like Doris Pittman, who don't take this place for granted.
Only place I buy gas.
But last June, the pumps stopped.
I had to get out and get myself.
Sounds in a mechanic shop were gone and Caraway Service Center shut down. Longtime employees like Kelly Jordan hung on a little longer.
This was like a sanctuary for us and customers. This is where we could come and chill and vent and laugh and cry.
Customers kept hoping they'd hear that laughter again.
I stayed home.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I didn't buy any gas anywhere else.
They couldn't find that full service anywhere nearby.
I would go up, or I'd have one of my kids meet them up at Speedway, and Speedway's like, Kelly, these people are waiting for us to walk out, and we don't do that.
Most gas stations don't do that. But the month after closing last June, they got a new sign that the filling station would return. Well, the sign reads Plaza Auto Care, and before that, the sign was Caraway Service Center. But there's one sign that has not changed, full service. Question now is, how long will full-service gas stations be around? New owners are extending time for this Farmville full service.
They will throw it for me.
Full service.
It's full service. They wash my windshield, they check my oil and water. And I like that.
Customers also like having a mechanic shop and seeing neighbors like Tony Mazingo providing tire service here too. Friendly faces like Rusty Weaver, filling a need, and even sharing the skills so others can provide the service too.
Especially older people, because they don't have to get out and try to pump it. And the cold, they just sit in the car and wait for them to pump it.
Yeah.
So that's a help. I think that's good.
Owners Jeff and Karen James of Plaza Auto bought the gas station for that very reason, keeping tradition on Farmville's May Boulevard. Full service has been at this gas station in Farmville for more than 20 years, and there are plans for it to be here another 20, making it a rare find in not only Eastern Carolina, but the country. The third-generation auto business family, employees, and customers all thinking about those next years.
We'll keep it in Farmville as long as we possibly can.
All planning on the fourth generation, working here too. Plaza Auto has 2 other auto shops. Farmville is the only location, though, that sells gas and offers full service. But during a time when full service stations are closing, the owners of Plaza Auto are hoping to find another full service filling station to bring back in service.